Hi guys, I'm making another video for our class. As you will probably remember, I like to draw, so I'm going to do a drawing tutorial. I know you guys already have an art teacher who's amazing and is really good at drawing, better than me, but since it's something that I like to do, I figured I would share it with you. So you're going to need a pencil and an eraser and white paper or lined paper, some blank paper. Or you could use a whiteboard if you've got a whiteboard. Something that you can erase is best because then if you make a mistake, it's super easy to just erase it and fix it, which is what I do all the time. So I'm going to be using a blue marker because that's my darkest one, but Mickey Mouse is what I'm drawing. And Mickey Mouse is typically black and white, so pencil will work just fine. I'm going to draw Mickey Mouse because it's an easy one to teach, and we're going to start with his nose. So the first thing that we do is an oval. I'm going to do an oval, kind of a sideways oval like that, and then a little oval inside. That's the shine on his nose. Next, I'm going to draw kind of a hill over top of the oval, about as long as it, which is the bump over top of his nose. So go ahead and draw that. And then we're going to do his eyes next. His eyes are also ovals, but they're going to be tall ovals. And then the pupils in his eyes are smaller ovals inside. Like that. At this point, if you want to, you can color in the nose, which would be dark, and the pupils, which would be dark. I'm going to just so that you can see them better, but you could also wait until the end to do any shading. So we want to color this part of the nose and not the smaller circle in it because that's the shine. That should stay white. All right, so far we've got his eyes and nose. The next part is his mouth. And just kind of follow along with me. I'm going to start with these creases like that you see. And it's going to be a little bit off to the side. So watch, kind of pick a space about that big to put his little creases. And then try to make it even as much as you can. You'll notice mine's kind of tilting a little bit to the side, and I'm okay with that. But if you wanted to, you could erase it and fix it. And then he's going to have his mouth going to be open like that. So I'm going to put the open part where it's off to the side a bit like that. And his tongue kind of just looks like two little bumps like that. So I'm going to give you a second to catch up. But we've got his whole face so far, eyes, nose, and mouth. And the next we're going to do is shape the head. Okay, for shaping the head, we're basically going to outline what we already have. We're going to copy the shapes that's already there, but give a lot of space around it. So I'm going to start with the eyes. I'm just going to kind of trace along the outside, giving lots of space. And now that I'm looking at it, you know what? I think I gave myself too much space. So I'm just going to fix it, make it a little different, see if I like that better. Let's take a look. So try again. Okay, I'm going to stick with that for now. And now when I'm tracing the mouth, I'm going to keep it pretty skinny, like that. And then lots of space for the cheeks, lots of space for the eyes, not a lot of space for the mouth. So just kind of going along the outside. The next thing we're going to do is the head and the ears. So I'm going to start on the cheeks and just kind of finish the circle all the way over. Like this, keeping it pretty tight. See, I went too close there, so I'm going to fix it. So it was a little bit too tight. It was touching. I don't want my lines to touch yet. There we go. I like that better. I think I'm going to stick with that. And then the ears are just big circles, and the circles go up in the corners. So here's a circle for one ear. And And I'm going to try to make the other one about the same size. Like that. Looks like Mickey Mouse, right? I think his ears maybe could be a little bit bigger. I wanted to just make them a little bigger. And then erase the smaller line in there. It's easy to do on a whiteboard. It's also easy if you've got pencil and eraser. Okay, so the very last thing is to just shade in the black parts. So with your pencil, you're going to color in the ears, the eyes and the nose if you haven't already, and then all of the head, which would be here, going around the head all the way like that. So I'm going to color that in and give you a little bit of time to catch up. I'm not coloring mine in very dark just because I've got whiteboard markers. And I don't think that's going to be very easy to see, but it'll take a long time if I was to do that with a whiteboard marker. But with pencil, it's easy to just shade it in. And sometimes with pencil, you can actually add some shading and then use your finger to just kind of smudge it and make it darker. I'm just shading real quick, drawing in as best as I can with my whiteboard marker. Okay, and that's basically how you draw Mickey Mouse. Now that I'm looking at him, I'm like, it's not perfect. And you know what? It's okay if it's not perfect. And if it doesn't look like this, that's okay too, because every time I draw it, it looks a little different. And in order for me to be able to keep getting able to draw it, I had to practice again and again and again. Practicing, practicing, practicing helps you get better at it. So if you want, you could watch this movie again and try again, and then just see if you like it better. But the more you practice, the better at it you'll get. And that's like with everything. The more you practice reading, the more you practice math, the better at it you'll get. So keep practicing and see you guys later.